It's the patch.
Hey, wow, my hair really is slicked down.
Yeah,
everyone.
it is.
When I came in today, everyone's saying your hair's slicked
You're
down.
greasing a little bit today.
Honestly,
It's
it's taking a lot to keep it down at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fighting all bounds you put
Oh
on
yeah,
it?
did you see the newest podcast?
The news? No, I haven't seen it yet.
He's had the grace to be wearing hats lately because after a certain point in the day, it just goes, all right, we did what you want to do. Now we're going to do what I want to do. And what it wants to do
gravity, I'm out of here.
Is explode.
Well, we didn't really introduce ourselves. This is another Third Wheel podcast with Ryan.
Yeah. I'm
Burnie,
Burnie. Nice to see you.
Ashley. And Ryan/Gus, who's around.
Ryan, it is now 2014. I want to congratulate you on having an amazing 2013.
Thank you. I want to congratulate both of you on having an amazing 2013.
And Happy New Year to all of us.
Happy New Year, yeah.
Yeah,
This
so-
is New Year's Day, right?
Today is New
Yes.
Year's Day. Yeah, we pre-recorded
We're getting
this
a little
episode of the
confused.
podcast because we're recording this yesterday on New Year's Eve, just because we all expect to be fully
Disabled.
bundled up in bed and disabled and moaning. And you probably wouldn't want to watch that as part of a podcast. The hungover podcasts are not fun.
Well-
The drunk ones are fun.
Broke a desk with a controller. Those boat anchors were tough.
What's that?
I said I broke a desk with a controller. Those boat anchors were tough.
Yeah, the old
What?
Xbox. I broke
The Duke?
I put a
Duke,
dent. I put
yeah.
a dent in a desk with a Xbox controller one time.
Wow.
Because I just was like, it was a machinima shot in Red vs. Blue, and it's like if you miss it, then it's like an hour of setup to try it again. And then, somebody throws a grenade. That was always the problem. When we'd set up all the characters in Red vs. Blue, you go to set the controller down, and you'd always accidentally tap the grenade button and chuck a grenade right in the middle of your entire setup. And everybody dies, and you're like, ugh. And then you gotta wait for the blood to clear and all. It's like, yeah. So there was a couple times where controllers went through desks and stuff like that. That's what started the habit of like punching holes in people's desks. We used to do that at Jeff's desk at the old office, Achievement Hunter. Every time he left for vacation, we had a golf club and we just put holes in it. Now Gavin's desk is the big victim.
Pretty much.
gets
I think you
destroyed.
can thank Gus for that. He
Yeah.
was the one that started it. Continuing the tradition.
It is. Somebody's always at the center of abuse. It always works that way.
Actually, there is a game called The Glorious Mission, which is a Chinese first-person shooter put out by their military. And it's kind of like...
America's Army?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like the Chinese version of America's Army.
Really?
It's used as a recruiting tool. And I imagine that there may be, conflict with American soldiers at some point, because who else do you fight?
Listen, cultural sensitivity is definitely a thing, and video games are always a target for that. Constantly. Anytime there's a crisis in any part of the world, video games we know it's coming. That shoe's going to drop. I remember after 9/11, everyone was, reacting to it, and I remember the first thing that was like a kind of a red flag for me, like, are we going too far with all this reaction? Was they pulled the Twin Towers out of Flight Simulator. Because they didn't want people crashing simulated planes into the somebody
Really?
thought ahead that far of they didn't want people recreating 9/11 in Flight Simulator, so they pulled the Twin Towers out. That's
I can see how that might just be sensitivity, but it is
it's
pretty
sensitivity.
hypersensitive.
Yeah,
I got it, and I was like, all right, I bought this Xbox. I've already played all the launch titles. I need to do something new. So I went and tried to get Spartan Assault.
okay,
Well, my credit card doesn't work on Xbox One.
okay. We've talked about this before.
No, yours doesn't either, does it?
Works on the Xbox 360.
Oh, really?
Yes. I looked at my transaction history. I used it in October. Worked fine to buy Worms. Yeah.
There's a Worms Golf.
Is there Worms Golf?
It's on Steam. I just got on the Steam holiday sale. I meant to tell you
I'm
guys
gonna have
about
to
that.
look into that.
Anyway, yeah.
Did you say you got it in the Steam holiday sale?
Yeah, I did.
That's a separate topic in a
It
minute.
is.
We'll get to that
I
now.
had a little bit of a Steam holiday sale problem.
So I tried to get it for a long time, and it just kept telling me no. I even removed my credit card, put it back in. Still no.
So
Same
how
card
do you,
that works.
How do you solve this problem?
You
I
go
have
to
the
the
same problem
website.
too. You go to the web, and it works on the website.
You can. I was able to purchase it just on the
No,
website.
But it doesn't work for you on the website, does it?
It doesn't work for most of the people that now work at Rooster Teeth. We're all having this problem where we can't use our credit cards on Xbox Live. And our solution, all of us have, is that we go to Amazon, buy points on Amazon, then go to the Xbox.com website and enter in the code. None of us can figure out why this happened. It started with Gavin, and it's spread to basically all of us.
Yeah,
Basically, he's infectious.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contagious.
It's
think we all
in
knew
Jeff's corporate card that we use for whenever we're buying stuff for the Achievement Hunter.
What? I don't remember.
I mean, his special money card that he gets from the sky.
That was a question I think somebody asked in the Achievement Hunter panel at RTX this year. I guess it just goes to show the way we present ourselves is so accessible. They said, so how hard is it for you guys to get new games? Do you have to go to Matt and Burnie to get approval for games? It's like, yeah, we would spend half a second trying to tell Jeff what games to buy for Achievement Hunter. It's like that would be the least of our concerns. Look at they got on the screen here. They got pirates up for us.
Pirates. I loved this game. I would play through this, and every time I was like, all right, which busty lady would I like to marry this time?
Yeah.
I also love that you measured. Did you ever notice that they measured their attractiveness by their bust?
Really?
Yeah, the ones that were like so-and-so's plain daughter, and she was flat as a board, and then so-and-so's super hot daughter, and she was just like
Well, allow me to look this up. Let me see what I can find.
Jessica Rabbit style.
Yeah, it was. I always thought it was really funny. You have to woo them by like dance steps.
Yes, I was a terrible dancer. You had to read their hand signs as they.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
I played
had great fun with
Commodore
that.
version, so there wasn't any dancing in that one. It was all just sword fighting. That was the only mini game that was in the thing. And of course, the ship-to-ship battles, which were just amazing. Thank you all for watching us through 2013. We launched this podcast this year, and it was an immediate hit. We have you all to thank for that. Hopefully, you'll join us for the rest of 2014. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.